B.R. Cohn Winery and B.R. Cohn Olive Oil Company began as a small dairy farm and olive orchard. After 25 years, the winery has developed into a nationally and internationally recognized brand. In 1974, I purchased a 46-acre dairy farm which was in the process of being converted to wine grapes. I named it Olive Hill after a 140-year-old olive grove of French Picholine olives that were growing on the property. It was planted to Cabernet Sauvignon and Pinot Noir. Approximately 14 acres had been planted and they were 4 years old when I purchased the property. Over the next 10 years, I proceeded to plant the rest of the property and acquire another 46 acres for a total of 92, or approximately 40 hectares. All the estate grapes are sustainably farmed, and portions are also organically grown. I found early on in planting the vineyards on the property that we had a unique microclimate. It was suited primarily for Cabernet Sauvignon, and the Pinot Noir had to go. We were blessed with geothermal hot springs underlying the property, which increased the growing season by warming the soil from beneath. These geothermal hot springs, coupled with the backdrop of Sonoma Mountain behind Olive Hill Estate Vineyards, makes this a perfect climate for Cabernet Sauvignon. The air temperature here is approximately 10 degrees warmer than the rest of Sonoma Valley because of the influence of the Sonoma Mountain blocking the cold coastal air from our property. I didn't know the quality of the grapes grown at Olive Hill Estate Vineyards, as the wineries I was selling the grapes to were blending it with other vineyards in the valley. In 1974, I was introduced to a veteran winemaker and grape grower, Charlie Wagner, the owner of Camus Vineyards. He took on the job of mentoring me for 4 years, from 1974 to 1978. And during that time, he taught me much of what I know today about growing grapes. In 1978, he asked me to bring him some grapes from my vineyard, which at that time were Cabernet Sauvignon and Pinot Noir. After tasting the wine from the vineyards here at Olive Hill Estate, he told me that I had the best Cabernet that he'd ever experienced from Sonoma Valley, and urged me to start getting my Olive Hill Estate Vineyard as a vineyard designant on the labels of the wineries that I was selling my grapes to. Over the next 4 years, I began to sell grapes to other wineries, which produced many gold medals. In 1982, President Reagan took 200 cases of Olive Hill Estate Cabernet Sauvignon to China as a state gift from the U.S. government. So in 1984, I took the big leap and founded B.R. Cohn Winery. Our first Olive Hill Estate Cabernet release was in 1988, after 4 years of aging in French oak. It received a 94 rating. The 3 subsequent vintages, 85, 86, and 87, received mid-90s ratings as well. No one had done that in Sonoma County to that date. And over the last 25 years, we've averaged 90s or better ratings on our estate Olive Hill Cabernet. We produce non-estate wines here at B.R. Cohn Winery by hand-selecting the highest quality grapes from surrounding valleys here in Northern California. In 1990, I also began producing estate extra virgin olive oil from the 140-year-old French Picholine olive trees on the property. Over the years, the excellent quality of B.R. Cohn's estate olive oil has elevated the B.R. Cohn Olive Oil Company into a full line of extra virgin olive oils, handcrafted vinegars, and gourmet food products. In the mid-'80s, I decided after many years of extensive touring with the Doobie Brothers that I wanted to do something to give back to our community here in Northern California. and I began doing charity golf tournaments and then later charity music festivals. This will be our 25th year at the B.R. Cohn Charity Fall Music Festival. These concerts include great artists such as members of Santana, Willie Nelson, David Crosby, the Doobie Brothers, and many, many more. Over the years, we've raised nearly $6 million for many needy charities in the area. Over the past 24 years, my goal has been simple: make the highest quality, most consistent products possible from vintage to vintage. I hope you enjoy them as much as my family and I enjoy making them for you.